I have a last question. One of the points of this podcast is that one, millennials, you are not allowed here, and two, one day you will watch this in 100 years, thanks to YouTube algorithm. I always say, we are not going to be substituted by robots. That's not true. We are going to be substituted by algorithms. That's a different thing entirely. So one day, the YouTube algorithm is going to show up these videos to you guys that now you are like in your 25s, 30s, and you don't listen to people with gray hair because you don't want to listen. But the last thing always that we try to do here is that you send a message like it was in a capsule time. So imagine, Steven, that someone 100 years from now opens this video. There is anything you want to tell them?
100 years from now, somebody looking at this.
Well, let's say 50.
Well, if they've watched or listened to the whole thing, first of all, I got to congratulate them on their perseverance for listening to us here. I don't know. I mean, I think the human condition. I'm so interested to see how the human condition exists in spite of all of these changes. You know, will we still be happy? Will we still be curious? You know, as a species, and that to me is like the core of you know, why we exist. So I always say, stay curious, and I hope 100 years from now people are still curious about the world. Even though 100 years from now, hopefully we'll know a lot more about the world, we'll still be curious about the things we don't know.
I'm a believer that we will be on another planet. 100 years from now, we'll have colonized the moon, and then we'll be looking forward to going to Mars.
So what do you think about the Mars rover, right?
We will still be fighting
Mars
between right and
look
left.
at those pictures.
We will be
Mars is
stick.
a pretty boring place right now, so I don't know.
Now, we should go for it now. I think this is the time. 8 billion is not sustainable. 10 is ridiculous. We should start moving out. Take over the moon. From there...
There is also the possibility that in 100 years there is no one.
I think the Chinese are far more future-oriented than we are, and they'll probably start the process. Right under our noses, we'll be sitting there going, but what about us? And like, sorry, we've got 1.2 billion to take with us. Bye.
Do you think the Chinese are going to just lift?
I think they've already put the 5-year plan is to take over Mars, even before Elon Musk gets there.
That's an interesting point of view.
He will be shocked. They've just sent their first module for their own version of the ISS.
Well,
their rate of progress is amazing, the Chinese. You know, we got to get a move on. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
well, talking about moving on, I'm afraid we are running out of time. Steven.
What time is it over there, Steven?
It's an honor, really.
It's about 4:45 in the afternoon.
5 in the evening. Nice.
We have done almost an hour and a half.
We've been blessed.
So grateful. I mean, you are like a rock star. You're literally like Gutenberg 2.0 to me.
You're a number one rock star.
Absolutely. You're a genius. This is such an honor. Thank you so much for coming.
Well, thanks for having
and
me.
Keep in touch.
Oh, yes. Keep in touch. Anytime you want to have a rant, this is your place. Honestly, 100%. If it wasn't honest, I wouldn't tell you. Anytime you want to have a rant about anything, I could talk to you for hours. You are the second most radiophonic guy I ever met after this guy.
Thanks. Anything you want to leave for your children for the future?
Yeah.
Just come here and get it recorded. Okay.
Absolutely. Get it out of your chest. Even if it's just a rant about your postman, doesn't matter. We will have it.
You're perfectly welcome.
Thanks for the offer. I'll take you up on it sometime.
You've been brilliant, to say the least. You've opened our eyes to the truth that it takes 31, I'd say about 25 years for a new technology to come out of Kodak.
Now, okay, I realize I'm wrong.
25 years, can you believe? Having to keep your mouth shut for 25 years. You're amazing, Steven. It's amazing.
Thank you very much,
I'd be
Steve.
very frustrated if that happened to me.
All right.
All right,
Well,
thanks,
we're
guys.
going to
You've been
end
a
the
blessing. Thank you very much.
phone call here.
Very nice
Thank you
talking.
very much for everything.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye
Excellent.
bye.
Bye-bye. Excellent. Yeah. If you want some more of this, subscribe. If you like it, press like. But we prefer if you subscribe. All right. And plus, on top of that, if you don't want him in the country anymore, definitely subscribe.
Yeah.